Oh boy. Oh, this is just. Now see, it says we're muted. No, we're not. Movie audio and system audio muted. Okay, cool. Wow. Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Rich,
I'm Amber.
and I've got a few fun things to talk about today. Taco Bell's doing some neat marketing things. Save the Gaitors. What else you got?
I got some interesting things about sports and Gen Z.
Sports and Gen Z. Oh, Generation Z.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's get this party started. 6 minutes late. Sorry, everybody. Are we live? Yeah, we got 2 people watching. Cool. All right. Hi, y'all. How's everything going? Really? How about this? Next scene.
Welcome to the Big Promo Cast with Amber and Rich. In this podcast, Amber and Rich discuss the world of marketing, branding, and promotional products. Now, here's Amber and Rich.
Boy, the fun never ends. The fun never ends. We're doing okay. No comments yet. 2 viewers. Maybe Lisa's watching. We went. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
I didn't mean to just jump into things. Last night we took Lisa's mom to Bob's Steak and Chop on Lemon.
All right.
Fantastic. It was really cool.
Nice.
Had all kinds of cool sides and big fat porterhouse.
Very nice.
Good to get out. Yeah, it was good to get out. Socially distanced, kind of, but, they're supposed to be at 75%, but it was pretty full of people. But anyway, it was a good time.
Cool. Very
And,
cool.
We'll see what happens. You do anything fun this week?
No, not really. I had to fight with the bank this week.
You had to fight with them?
Yeah, that was. So I had to.
Don't get into personal shit here if you don't want to.
No. I had to open up a new bank account with a bank that I have used before. Hey,
There's Lisa. Hi, Lisa.
And I've used them before, but they had my maiden name.
Yeah?
So I have to go change my name to
Huh.
my married name. But it's been a pain in the ass.
Oh, well, that's weird.
Yeah.
Why does this not? I should be able to. Oh, there it is.
There
That's
you
what
go.
I wanted. Cool. Hi, Lisa. Do you think you got it worked out?
I have to take the husband up there to get it done. I've been up to the bank twice now.
Don't they know that it's 2020 and you don't need your husband to do things? Like you get a credit card in 1974. Anyway, I haven't had time to research all this crap. They're cool headlines, though. Taco Gifter.
Ooh.
Taco Bell launches its first ever taco gifting service, which is an app, and you can log on and you can, I don't know, I guess, give people tacos through a phone app
Nice.
for any occasion or no occasion at all.
Cool.
Because every day is a good day for Taco Bell.
That's very true.
Yeah, and tomorrow is National Taco Day,
Oh, is it?
FYI, and this thing will not be live until tomorrow, October 4th. Taco Gifter. So if you go to Taco Gifter, where is it? TacoGifter.com or something, or TacoBell.com/gifter. I think that's what it is. You can give your people tacos.
Man. Anybody who wants to give me tacos, I'm down.
What are you thinking about?
Well, I found out that Generation Z is less into sports than millennials. I didn't realize that.
Like what kind of sports? TV sports?
But yeah.
Huh.
So Generation Z, about 53% of them say that they're sports fans, while 69% of millennials say that they are. Generation Z
I
is
forgot. I keep thinking they're different than millennials because
yeah.
it goes boomers, millennials, Gen Z, right?
No, boomers, Gen X,
Oh,
millennials, and then Gen Z.
where's Gen Y and all that?
Millennials were originally called Gen Y.
So Gen Y is millennials, same
Yeah.
thing. Oh,
Yeah. They changed the name on us.
They're all millennials to me. So, but anyway, I get it.
Yeah. Gen Z is actually twice as likely to never watch live sports at all.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But they do watch that esports gaming stuff,
Yeah.
which
that's
is
true.
weird. I mean, I'm not going to sit around and play it. I don't know. I don't play video games. I'm sure I'm going to sit around and watch somebody else play them.
Yeah.
But people do. They love it.
Uh-huh.
They fill stadiums when they could fill stadiums. They love doing it. So, is there a takeaway from that?
I think it's really important to have that information so that way you can use that for your marketing tactics. I mean, you don't want to be doing a lot of sports stuff if your target audience is Gen Z.
Well,
Unless you know that this specific
you mean they're not
group-
watching on TV, or they're not going to games, or they're not?
No, either one. I mean, they're just not as into it.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that might be something important to know. So that way, yeah, if you've got a group of Gen Zers
Uh-huh.
that you know are into sports and stuff like that, then yeah, that's cool to use sports.
But as a rule, they're not.
Yeah.
They're not the
I-
sports thing.
I wouldn't.
Because like beer and NASCAR and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Interesting. Anything else to talk about on that?
No? What you got?
Net Gaiters. Can net gaiters be just as effective as masks? There was this big brouhaha back in the day like 2 months ago, like net gaiters are not effective at all.
Mm-hmm.
They said they were worse effective than wearing nothing, which is ridiculous.
That doesn't make sense.
That's not what the study actually said, though, but that's the way it was interpreted. So, actually, if you have a net gaiter on, I should have put one on. If you have one on and you put it over your face, it's only one layer. You can easily double it.
Yeah.
It's easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, we started offering, one of our suppliers started making doubleable net gaiters that were just a little bit longer, like 2 or 3 inches longer, so you can double them over. So you can have a little bit more to work with. But I did find this interesting article in the New York Times, Save the Gaitors, which I thought was funny. And it tells all about how the original study wasn't flawed, it was just misinterpreted. Because people said, oh, well, gaiters aren't effective. Well, hello, especially today on October 3rd, 2020, we know you got to have a mask on, despite what people at the top say.
Yeah.
And the people at the top who said, don't do it, guess what? They're paying the price.
Yeah.
So wear a mask of some kind, but gaiters are fine. And we can get gaiters in a couple weeks now. So, because it used to take 20 days. Now we can get them domestically. So it's pretty easy to do. So yeah, gaiters are a thing and we need them. Boy, we're blowing right through this.
Yeah.
What's your next one?
I did a blog post about 5 tips for putting your personal life on hold while you're at work.
Yes, you did.
Now, I am not going to go through my 5 tips.
Oh, good.
Because if you want to know the 5 tips, you should go to blog.bigpromotions.net and
There you
find
go.
out yourself.
That's pretty fun.
And then you can check out all of our other blogs. But what I wanted to talk about today was actually about why it's important to kind of put your personal life on
good call.
hold.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't realize that it's a thing. Like if you are letting your personal life interfere with your job, then it has a lot of repercussions. You can end up obviously it's going to interfere with your productivity. So you're not going to be as productive. And when you are productive, you're not going to be as efficient. You're not going to have the most reliable information, things like that. So your work is going to suffer for it. It affects your coworkers.
Sure.
If you're bringing your shit into the job, your coworkers are going to be brought down. They're not going to want to deal with you.
But you know what, though? It goes the other way, too.
Yeah.
You've heard about people bringing work home? It's horrible.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Another thing is you become less dependable. And so your boss is going to recognize that.
Yeah.
If you're bringing your mess into the job, your boss is going to know that something is off, and they might be courteous enough to bring you into their office and say, hey, what's going on? Anything I can help with? But they might not, and they might just end up giving you disciplinary action for...
You don't want that.
Yeah. Whether it's because you're late or you're not having as good a production or anything like that.
Yeah. Well, people do have personal lives, and they don't.
Yeah.
You don't work to live.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't live to work. You work to live. How does it go? Anyway.
Yes.
It's not the end all. So.
Yeah. Agreed.
You got personal shit. Do your personal shit. But,
Yeah,
but you're right.
Leave it at the door.
Yeah. If you can.
Yeah, that's true. And if you can't, usually there's like HR that you can talk to, or you know, a lot of bosses are really cool about being able to go in and say, hey, this is what I've got going on. Please just understand, like, I'm under a lot of stress or whatever.
Nice.
Something you can do, though, is when you stay motivated at work and you can set your desk up to where you uplift your mood and kind of get in a better zone.
Mm-hmm.
If you're doing that at work, you can take that home with you to kind of help yourself calm down and deal with the stressors better.
Killer.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Anything else about that?
No, that's all I got on that.
Good stuff. Speaking of blogs, you wrote another one about creativity as a professional trait.
Yes.
And you just put that up there today or yesterday, right?
Thursday. I do it every Tuesday and
where'd
Thursday.
it go? Let me get back over to here. So we're and you talk about how you and your old man went to IKEA and bought shelves.
Yes.
Did you actually buy them?
Yeah, he's putting them up. He put some up yesterday, and he's doing the other two today.
Are they melamine, like that particle board type stuff?
Yeah.
They're not wood.
No.
But you can paint them?
So...
Okay. The article says it was cheaper to buy white than any other color, so they bought white so they could be creative with them.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
So I have...
By the way, we recently just found out Amber's an artiste who has sold her work. That was last week's thing. But anyway.
Yes, I have.
And she delivers.
As long as you're in the Dallas area.
Right. Or if you want to pay $30,000, Picasso would deliver. Anyway, go ahead.
So what we're doing is I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do on them. But I am going to be painting the sides of the bookshelves.
Did you say the sides of the bookshelves?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
not the shelves where you put the books.
Right.
Okay.
So what I'm probably going to end up doing is doing like quotes from different books.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some little characters or something like that from some classic books.
Something kind of quirky, just artsy thing up and down the sides.
Yeah.
I was asking you about that because I got into Saul's office this week.
Mm-hmm.
We're moving down the hall to another space that's about 2 foot wider this way and 4 foot longer that way. And it's a big open empty canvas right now. There's nothing in there at all. So as far as backgrounds and all this kind of warehouse crap behind us, we can change all that. So,
ooh, awesome.
So we still have to. So I need to take a look at that. I guess Tuesday when you're back in here. So
okay.
But I'm excited about that. About moving the studio to a bigger studio.
Yes.
That was a sneaky thing I snuck in there about your blog. You got anything else?
No, I don't.
The last thing I have was something funny. It has nothing to do with marketing. But it kind of, maybe it does. I don't know. Parrots were removed from a UK safari park after they taught each other how to swear. And then they were laughing about it. So obviously one parrot learned how to swear, and he would swear, and the zookeeper people would laugh. And then all the other parrots learned how to swear because it made everybody laugh. And then they learned how to laugh because that's what they do is sound.
Yeah.
So they had to take all the parents and sequester them.
That's crazy.
Because once one swears and people laugh and the others swear and they all just keep swearing because it's a fun thing and everybody has a big party and it's a big swear party. And it was driving people crazy. I just thought it was fun. So if anybody's in the UK, I have some friends in the UK. Some of my live streaming friends, I don't guess they're online now, but it would be fun if they were. But heck, what time is it there? 6, 8, 7, 8 o'clock at night? So maybe they're Saturday night. Maybe they're at the safari park cussing with the parrots. Who knows? Anyway, that was it for that. Short and sweet, less than 20 minutes.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Anything else on your mind?
I have a shout out.
Oh, good. I forgot to think of a shout out. Oh, we'll think of one. I'll go ahead.
So those who don't know, I've got some health problems. And my brother-in-law has been like really good about letting me talk to him and stuff like that because he gets it.
Is he does he got a guy you need to talk to, or is he just somebody to bounce stuff off of? Is he a professional medical anything? Oh.
No, he's just somebody that I can talk to who
I
understands.
Okay.
So, yeah, shout out to Walter for being
sweet.
there.
He's local?
He's in Oklahoma.
Cool. My shout out is to, I guess, Karen at Bob's Steak and Chop. She's a friend of Lisa's, and she's been Lisa's friend for 20 or 30 years. Her and her husband, Kevin, are great people. But she's worked at Bob's for probably 25.
Wow.
Through a whole lot of things. So Bob's is one of those places where people work there forever.
Mm-hmm.
Wait staff. So, or I guess a lot of people work there forever. But anyway, Bob's Steak and Shop in Dallas, Texas was awesome. Fancy steakhouse.
Cool.
With fancy people. All right. I guess that's it, Amber. We can end this now.
Okay.
I have to push this button that says end screen. You ready?
Later.
Bye, y'all. Take it easy.